What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another account progression video. Okay, so I finally finished getting Valkyrie ready to tier 2, so that is what we're going to be doing today. So let's take a look at her before we go ahead and tier 2 her. Alright, so as you can see, we do finally have her gears at 20. I have ignore defense rolled on the gear here. For her skills, I have the second skill leveled up to get that guard against hits leveled up a little bit there. And then for the third skill, it's leveled up so we can reduce the defense of the enemy a little bit more. And then the fifth skill to get that extra stat bonus for the illusions. And then for her isolate set, we have Power the Angry Hulk, so I did go with an offensive set here. And then for the custom gear, I do have an invincibility obelisk on her, because I do think she needs a little bit extra survivability. She can be protected pretty well from her skills because she does have a couple iframes, and of course that guard against hits, and then of course being able to summon illusions can help to keep her alive. But I find that there's still a little bit of opportunity for her to get hit kind of with her normal skill rotation, so I do like having an invincibility obelisk on her. But you could easily put a damage proc obelisk on her and you should do pretty much just as well. Just need to practice her kind of skill rotation a little bit to make sure you can keep her out of harm's way. So now let's check out the details here. So we do have her at 50% for skill cooldown. Ignore defense, we could use a little bit of work there, 37%. And then her crit rate and crit damage look pretty decent. But the main reason that we are going to be tier 2ing Valkyrie here is because of her passive from the tier 2. It's similar to Colson's. Don't get quite as much as Colson's passive, but her passive does apply to all allies instead of just heroes. So you get the same decrease of 15% damage from supervillains, and then you get increased damage dealt to supervillains by 45%. So still a very strong passive, so I'm definitely going to be using her for Combat Day on Extreme Alliance Battle, and I'm going to be trying her out in some different team formations in World Boss Ultimate just to see if I can clear them a little bit faster, or if I can finally get past stage 4 that I've been stuck on in all of the World Boss Ultimates, so it'd be nice to get past that. But anyway, let's go ahead and tier 2 her. So we're going to be using a ticket because I'm not really going to wait around and save up the extra 150 bios from the dailies. So let's go ahead and advance her. Boom, alright, there we go. So we have Valkyrie at tier 2, so we have Shield Maiden of Asgard. Go ahead and share that. Okay, so yep, Shield Maiden of Asgard, perfect. So now that we have her freshly tier 2'd, we can go ahead and try her out a little bit. Alright, so here we have today's preferred world boss, Supergiant, and we're going to go ahead and use this team here for Valkyrie. We have Crossbones Leadership for the 30% physical, and then we have Sin there for the team-up bonuses, because we do get some pretty decent team-up bonuses between these three. We have physical attack, crit damage, and crit rate. We have physical attack here, and then we have some ignore defense and all defense. And then of course, since she is tier 2, we are going to go in without strikers. So let's go ahead and test out Valkyrie a little bit here against Supergiant. I don't really see Supergiant giving Valkyrie much difficulty, but let's see what happens. Alright, so we're going to open up with the 5th skill, then we'll get out of there with the 3rd skill, put up our guard, and then try to get in there with the 4th skill. Ooh, ran right into that fear, of course. Alright, already on to the next phase. Alright, so Valkyrie does do pretty nice damage, but she also is getting that 45% boost from her tier 2 passive against supervillains, so that is also what's helping out with the damage here as well. But seems pretty straightforward, but I do like having the invincibility obelisk on her because, like I said, you do have to time her skills quite well to keep her out of harm's way the entire battle. Alright, and there we go. That was a nice, easy clear for Valkyrie here. So overall, I'm quite happy with Valkyrie. She plays really nice. I like her play style, And like I said, she has a good balance of survivability and damage, so she is a pretty strong character. Of course, being a paywall character, you would expect them to at least be decent, and yes, she is. But mainly you're going to be tier 2ing her for her passive, so you can play around with her for Extreme Alliance Battle and also in some of the World Boss Ultimate modes. I've only used her a little bit there, or seen a little bit of footage of her being used, and so far it looks like there's some good possibilities with using Scarlet Witch for her leadership, and then we're going to have Valkyrie and then Colson, and then that seems to be doing pretty well for some of the World Boss Ultimate modes. Like you can use her against Ebony, you can use her against Thanos, and then there's a few others that you can try with, but you're going to have to substitute the ignore dodge there, which is a little annoying. And also I'm going to be trying out the Scarlet Witch Valkyrie Colson combo for the no restriction Alliance Battle Day and see how that goes. But that will be in a separate video, so look out for that if you are interested. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. It's just kind of a short little look at Valkyrie here. So I hope you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.